Hi, I'm Non-Glitter Matt, Pete Peterson, superfan, and welcome to Jackass.
Eaglehub!
Right, like I said, welcome to Eaglehub. Eaglehub is for entertainment purposes only. The Eagles are just degenerates that love beer and hero clicks and engage in a lot of hyperbole. The drunken sentiments expressed on this show are not indicative of the Pacific Northwest as a whole, and if you get offended by something they've said, just remember, they've said something far worse about Daniel Schroeder. I am very happy to approve this message. Get wrecked, nerds!
Hello and welcome once again to the Eaglehub. I am, as always, Brian King, OG dad of clicks. The Midwest knows me as Brian Dormammu. And I'm in North Carolina. And I am joined, as always, by my co-host.
Hey, it's Corey. Me Muggins. Local GD Eagle here.
Known
In
to
PDX.
the Pellegrinos as Corey Frankfurter.
I've heard. I'll take it. I like that the podcasts are intermingling and, opening up that universe.
Truly.
So that's funny.
So, dear listeners, I apologize. This is being recorded on my phone, so who knows how great the quality is. Let's get through this shit. This was a little bit of an emergency episode because we did just get a ROC regional announced for the Pacific Northwest, and we would be remiss if we did not support our local scene by calling it out. So, first and foremost, that's what we are here today to discuss. Thank you, Jay Patel, for getting one organized. And here we go. It is May 2nd. That's a Saturday at Mary Moore Games in Redmond, Washington, formerly known as Uncle's Games. But Uncle's has transitioned into just now Mary Moore. Registration at 9:45, dice at the table at 10:30. ROC regional, 400 silver, following all of the normal silver rules. And that gives us a great segue into our next thing, because there is a silver rule that was just announced this week. You want to talk about it, Corey?
Let's jump into it. It is Venom. What's his fucking set number? I don't know. It's a prime little scorpion looking Venom. Prime Venom.
Yeah.
Yes. He's
a gnarly boy.
He was too good to be true. At least Silver addressed it as opposed to Modern.
Yeah. Well, I will say this: I don't think he's as bad in Modern as he is in Silver.
Yeah, there isn't a Bud that just KOs stuff when he steps away.
There's not a ton of flurry boys to bring in.
Yeah.
Late, and you don't have a Dr. Octopus to just immediately KO for bystanders. I'm looking for the piece right now because this is we do run a video, so I might as well do some visual element here and see if I can break my phone even more.
But yeah. So this is from Realms. Do you want me to read that, or do you want to go over the fig?
You go over. God, are there still reviews of Realms?
No. This is just Facebook.
Oh, from ROC.
Yeah. So they say, as we continue our regionals and head towards HeroClix Rarities, we'll be removing Venom 050B from Silver Age figure pool until it can be properly addressed. So maybe they're going to do something to it in Modern. I don't know. So that pretty much just said its ability to kill bystanders and flood the opponent's side of the mat with characters while dealing 34 damage between free actions and 3 costed actions is not the kind of experience we want players to have going into these events. Then they talk about Scotty P and how he has a video coming up. But yeah, that's about it. That's what they said. So he's banned.
Yeah. So here's that Venom, in case you're unfamiliar. Um, it's really about the Sinister 12 trait here. When a friendly character with the Sinister Syndicate keyword is KO'd, after resolutions, generate a character with the Sinister Syndicate keyword from your sideline on its last non-KO click adjacent to an opposing character. This game, the generated character isn't scored when KO'd. Protected pulse wave. So as a knower of Sinister Syndicate, let me tell you a little bit about how this works. Because I think we alluded to that this dude was a bro last week.
Oh yeah,
For particularly for Syndicate, he broke in.
that's true.
Broke in?
Broke hand.
This is bad, Corey. I'm at the point of jet lags where like bad wordplay is appealing to me. So,
Perfect.
but
Perfect.
great podcasting energy.
Great for the content.
Yeah. So you play him with the Sandman, where things can't be reduced below the Sandman's printed damage. You play him with the Dr. Octopus that makes 4 bystanders that are KO'd after any action where Dr. Octopus is not adjacent to them. And then that allows you to pop four friends off of your sideline now into your opponent's starting area on, say, turn 2.
Or turn. Yeah, because most likely
Yeah.
you have first turn immunity. Yeah.
I know there's people that were saying like, you can score 64 damage in a turn with this. And I don't think that the count of how much potential damage really matters. What matters is that you can bring in 4 guys and then wail.
Oh yeah.
We've known this exploit for a while, right? I mean, I know Miles has been telling us for months that this Venom is a problem.
Yeah. We saw it coming. It took
Yeah.
one event for it to pop off. Then people were like, "Oh wait, really?"
Yeah. Which, I mean, to its credit, that's better than Loki Sorcerer Supreme, who I still believe in.
True. That's because Silver, man. Gotta hand it to Aaron. He's on that shit. So good on ya.
Yeah. So I will say, I think looking at what have been problems, I've been back for about a year and a third now since my hiatus from clicks.
Mhm.
Man, so many of the problems in HeroClix right now could be resolved with like 2 things. 1, stop giving keywords to bystander.
Yeah,
Just rewind the rules thing where we said that, oh, hey, when you generate a bystander, they gain the keywords of the person who generated them. Like, just go back to bystanders don't have keywords. So many problematic things in Silver are fixed.
yeah, because like when they're KO, they lose keywords. So it's like, bro, just don't give them that shit.
Yeah. And then the other one, and we say good artists copy, great artists steal, but I'm gonna give an attribution here. The other one, our buddy Jesse Cote has been saying for a while, they need to just cap the number of free actions that you can do in a turn.
Yeah, true.
And like it's clear that WizKids knows that free actions is a problem, because that's why they released Juice, they released Wakanda Hulkbuster. They keep making these figures that limit free actions, and it's because they know that free actions are a problem. So why not just address it with game? Be like, you can't have more than 10 free actions a turn. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
But God, so many of these interactions that people complain about and are broken as shit, fixed with those 2 things. That, and if the rules team would just stop with the whole burst versus aura durations thing, and just an effect with a duration. The character has that effect for the duration. Stop with this calculating. I did not mean to get into just a rules rant here, but the joy of being tired. I listens to the Inner Circle Jerks podcast, or at least part of it.
Yeah.
As much as I can hear through Travis's growly Boston gabagool. But yeah, as I referenced, with Corey Frankfurter.
I haven't listened to it yet, so I gotta go look for it.
Oh
That's
man.
funny.
So they were talking about rules stuff. And some interesting points were made. Travis talking about being an umpire, and Joe talking about, just some rules, some tournament rules stuff. And Joe said, now I know Dormier is big on spirit of the game, and it doesn't really need to be that. And it's an interesting thing, because I know that Joe is alluding to something having to do with when spirit of the game was added to HeroClix. For me, and I've told Joe this, so it's not like I'm putting him on blast or anything, but for me, the reason that that spirit of the game is big is because I played a club Ultimate Frisbee in college, and one of the rules of Ultimate Frisbee is spirit of the game, where everyone who plays is responsible for maintaining game state, which means that part of your responsibility is to make sure that people aren't cheating, that the tournament is run well, etc., etc. So when I refer to spirit of the game, I'm not just talking about some rule to rein in Grasshopper from back in the day. I'm talking about like the spirit of the game is that we're all playing this game together. We all have a responsibility. But where we and Inner Circle Jerks can definitely agree is that the Boba Dicks are cheaters. And you know what Travis would say? He'd say, I'm down.
I didn't think you'd have it over there, but that's cool. I guess it's on the app.
I
but
still got it.
Nice.
And since my brain is broken, well, also just here's what we'd get from the Boba Dicks.
Lies.
Nice.
All right. Those were our two very important things to record today that we wanted to make sure that we got to. But it would not be. Well, there's no beer of the episode for me. I didn't even ask you, Corey. I just blazed right ahead.
No, I don't have, unfortunately, no.
Tonight we have water of the episode, brought to you by this brand new water bottle I just bought at Target because I forgot to bring a water bottle with me on this work trip. Target.
Nice.
Buy a $20 water bottle.
I got electrolytes in mine. So yeah, we've been
Hey.
hydrated.
That the Eagle cast is maturing. It used to be
No beer days.
the electrolytes and or fiber supplements of the episode.
Oh, Chip is out there feeling it right now for no reason.
Just or the jelly bean Zin packet of the episode.
Oh yeah.
All
Good
right.
shit.
Let's see. Checking the farm. I forgot about that one. That's a good one. Let's see. I think we did. Yeah, we used the an artist trait. We talked about do I have to show opponents my cards? We did that one last time. This isn't really a frittata, but this was a post on HeroClix players and collectors around the world. Let me channel what a HeroClix and player and collector around the world sounds like. Oh, clearly anti-Venom Legacy is a game changer. Not to mention putting Animal Man on him. Anyone got any good ideas on how to mitigate his anti-powers power?
I love
This is,
when
of course,
these
in reference to the legacy anti-venom.
50-point trash. And just so you listeners know, I had to mess around with his face to make it look at least decently presentable. Otherwise, I was going to hear it from another podcast going off on how ugly these.
Mhm.
Uh,
You need to start just hiding eagle Easter eggs in
oh
the
yeah,
unit pictures.
that's one of them. But yeah, we'll give you
All right.
a free ticket to the Eagle Hub
Yeah.
Illuminati Discord if you get it.
Yeah. It's a place where everyone wants to be.
It is popping.
Um, but yeah, Corey, how are you gonna deal with that legacy anti-venom?
I'm just gonna hit it really hard and kill it, or outwit his power.
Yeah, there's also that. All right. Don't mind me just answering a work Slack message while recording.
The worst. The worst.
So, I have one for Tata, but we're gonna leave it to the end to dwell on as we finish this episode. So, it's that time, Corey.
Oh, is it time to ask Eagles anything?
Indeed.
Oh shit! All right, folks, you're here. You got in the questions before we recorded. I did it like 4 hours before. So
Yeah, sorry.
thanks
This was
to
the last
everybody.
minute.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody that jumped in and submitted something. If you don't know where that is, it is on our Facebook speakeasy page. So go find it.
Eaglehub HeroClix podcast speakeasy.
Yeah. Go find it. Be a member. Contribute. All right. First question we got is from real name Lou B. Minotti. Why is Travis still on a podcast? Does he think his skills on the mic can match those of the Eagles? I think not. I also think his takes are even worse than Ryan Redmond's take on HeroClix.
Well, I need to start with this. As the producer of Degeneration Clicks podcast, I agree with you, Lou. Both your shade at Ryan Redmond, who, as we know,
that penis has huge biceps.
I've been listening to their cast, and as of late, it's so funny that they also started getting the itch to add a Frittata voice to their little lineup of shit they do. It's been great. So yes,
you know, good artists copy, great artists steal.
exactly.
Also, what is it? Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
They are bastards.
But to get back to the question, he knows he can't match these beautiful pipes. That's why I don't. Here's my conspiracy theory: he doesn't even have a Boston accent. He just makes it up.
yeah, I can hear that.
Which I admire. I admire the commitment to the bit that he kept it up, while falling in the snow. I'm down.
Yeah, he has like this real California surfer boy
Yeah.
accent.
It's actually like, hey, bros. Real quick, like I do. Would you like to wash a dish?
Dishes are done, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, much love to Travis. Let's be fair. We
Oh,
pick
yeah.
on him a lot. He
No,
picks on me a lot. Nobody else gets to call me Fat Indy. So
Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, sorry you got errated.
I At some point, there needs to be an Inner Circle Jerks / Eagle cast crossover though, called Coastal Elites.
That'd be cool. All right. Next up, we got Azure Strife. Want to talk about the Battle World events that happened and how you guys still like me, even though I didn't win mine in Kentucky? Sad face. Yo,
Yeah,
you got robbed, Az. I'm gonna say it. You should have won that thing, but that was some bullshit.
I don't even know. I don't even know what this is in reference to. So,
I think it was Ty, and then he forgot to drop an object, and opposing player was
oh
like,
no,
"Oh, well, I could have picked that up and destroyed it if you did it, you know, that whole
oh
so
wow.
so
So some gotcha bullshit.
something like that, yeah,
Yeah, that's where I go. Like, bro, it's equally your job to maintain state of the game.
exactly
You
true.
don't get to
He just went over it,
make shit up way after the fact.
yeah. So
Well, sorry that happened to you. Honestly, I have kept zero track of Battle World South. And so this is going to be our thrilling coverage of Battle World South. We're going to review what Azareth played, and that will be our entire Battle World South coverage.
nice. I bet I like that. Yeah, I only watched it because somebody was streaming it and I saw it, so I was like, oh, cool. And I think it was modern.
Yes, it appears to be modern. I know
Okay.
I saw somebody commented on HeroClix players and collectors around the world about how this is supposed to be beginner friendly, but like look at all the broken shit the people are playing.
Yeah, that's what.
Beginner friendly, everyone build a Nerf gun. It
Yeah,
means like be friendly to help them win the game.
they have to run that old thing back in the day where it's like limited or whatever, no tactics type.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to show up to that. So
They need to learn the spirit of funpetitive.
yeah,
All right. Off to a great start here as Lordaean Hydra with Avatar of Animal Man is fantastic. Nico Minoru, you got yourself a stew. Ray of Telekinesis on Nico is fine, but you are missing the superior choices. Let me introduce you to our friends Oshter and Hoggoth, which we should all love Hoggoth because it does have a hog in the name. So
yeah, you want to crank it?
yeah, and crank it, put on kind of hard, and crank that hog.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we really need. Is we're gonna have to have a full Bill Murray cast where we just review the new songs. How do we review that album without getting a copyright violation,
We
Corey?
do it on Discord.
There it is. Reverse Flash with Ethereum armor. Interesting.
Here's some flight, right? And
Flight,
toughness.
yeah. I'm guessing the flight is more important than the toughness.
You get to reducer though.
Uh,
That's why. Also,
yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. Vigilante. I wish that I had this
ooh,
legacy guy. I'm jealous every time I see him played. We've got Past Cap with Mjolnir, of course. Quicksilver. Copycat. Yeah, I like it. Excellent use of
good stuff.
sideline here. There's one piece that would make Degeneration Clicks really hate your build. But I'm only the producer, so I don't care. Play it, baby.
Yeah, good build, man. Just missing
Yeah.
Perdegaton to make it theme. Oh wait, never mind.
RIP per Degs. Yeah. No, I like your team, man. Me. And the thing I love about Az is that he is always playing something unique. Like,
Yeah,
not in that it's like nothing that other people are playing, but he's always got his own little twist, and I appreciate that.
true. All right. Next up, we got 36 Chambers, Charles Constant. A few weeks back, I was in the Taco Bell drive-thru. listening to episode 79, and I got an idea. Those degenerates in Wisconsin got some PNW representation with Miles Kane. To balance things out, the PNW needs a little Wisconsin representation. It's time for a new Eagle. I here nominate Amber, wife of the super fan. Amber, the unrelenting Eagle, sister of Brian Dormammu. Make it happen. Dude, how angry is Maps right now? Is he punching the air?
Yeah. Well, he's punching the air either out of anger or out of excitement. One of the two.
I think it's anger until he tells Amber, and then he's like turns around and she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I will say, she would definitely bring that wild card energy. So
Oh yeah.
there would not be a dull moment of recording. I don't know how much actual hero clicks we would get. We would have to install our new segment "Feeling Fancy" with Jenny Ladansky, though. So
Yeah, she'd have to play at her first tournament though
yeah.
to make it legit.
So yeah, Amber, if you're listening to this, go out to a tournament, place better than Ryan Redman. That won't be hard. And then give us a call.
Yeah, we'll add you. All right, next up.
And as producer, I refuse you going on Degeneration Clicks. It's only the Eagle Cast.
All right, next up is Dream Miles. This Prime Venom seems to have got quite a few people in uproar. Perhaps she would listen to Fletcher and Logan. Word around the street is they don't play competitive anymore because they want to let others have a chance at winning events. What are your thoughts? Hey, we went over this.
Yeah, I don't know who Fletcher and Logan are, unfortunately. But good on them for giving us all a chance at winning events.
The only Fletcher I know is the guy in Pennywise.
You know what I was going to say? Fletcher. Barely knew her.
All right, last question. It looks like who made it in. eBay store himself, Matthew Zelinsky. Do you think this game can realistically get to the point where broken interactions are addressed quickly enough to keep things healthy? Or is it just built in a way that will always favor these kinds of mechanics and easy button strategies? And if that's the case, is the answer better design, faster response, or is it really on players to self-regulate how they approach the game?
It's an interesting question. It's a difficult question. I think one, can the game realistically get to a point where broken interactions are addressed quickly enough?
Only
I
in,
mean,
only in Silver.
yeah. So I will say, I think that what we've currently seen in Silver is the right approach, which is it needs to actually impact people. You can't just ban something before it's actually had an effect. But also, when that is really dominant and it's clearly a bad experience, it's better to rein that in quickly. The problem here is that for me, this is a fine line because where do you draw the line? You could go like Degen and say, well, Beetlejuice is clearly a piece that should be removed because he doesn't make the game fun. I tend to disagree on that. Not because he doesn't make the game fun, but because I think it's a piece he's fine. He's a 30-year build. So there's always a fine line there. I'm more interested in the second part of this. Matt asks, is the answer better design, faster responses, or is it really on players to self-regulate how they approach the game? My answer is that it's on the game designers. It's on the people who get paid to make figures. And Listen, I know there's been like times when we've known who some of the designers are and some who aren't. But what I worry happens is that there is a feedback loop within the company of people who see broken shit, and rather than trying to stop the broken shit before it gets out, they kind of enjoy it and like want to see it get exploited. And that to me is the bigger problem in the game, is that it seems like there's a feedback loop of like whiz kids not giving a shit on the health of the game. And we see that in a lot of ways. And we see that some of the Nepo hires really, really like that. And it's where it's hard for me with this game. You know, how seriously, how much can I care about this game when it feels pretty clear to me that the people who own the company don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's rough. Very rough.
So, the answer locally, I mean, I already know the Pacific Northwest players will self-regulate over it.
Yep.
Nobody's gonna play, even if that Venom was banned, nobody's gonna play it.
Yeah.
We have the opposite problem. We need our players to play good shit. You don't need to self-regulate that much.
Nah, keep playing.
Also, I've got a treat for Silver. Corey's seen it. It's fun.
It's
I'm
crazy.
To circle back to the very beginning of this episode, I am so excited for this Silver tournament. It's gonna be fun. Um we can talk about Matt's question a little bit more, but I just want to circle back to that. It's gonna be fun. I want to see you out there. If you're listening to this and you're within a day's drive of Seattle, I hope to see you there. Please be there. Um we would love to see you. I know Jason, if you can get the day off, I already told you your entry fee is paid by me. So you know how to reach us. We'll help you. We'll help you get pieces for a team.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need to start doing it sooner rather than later, my man.
Yeah. Albatross
Uh,
said he can't, but he might show up later.
yeah. Uh, yeah. If you're in Oregon, there's gonna be a group of us leaving from Portland. So if a ride's an issue, reach out to us. But we want to see you out there. I'm excited. Man bats, fly baby, fly. Uh, so to return to Matt's question, um, the middle question, is it just built in a way that will always favor these kinds of mechanics and easy button strategies? Yes, it is built that way. Um, the Venom Prime to me is an example of a piece that it's like this is somebody in production clearly doesn't care, because all it takes is a little bit of knowledge of like the last 2 years to know that this Venom was a bad idea in
Oh,
his current.
yeah, and it's like you already are giving the like bystanders keywords, and there's easy
Yeah.
ways to self kill whatever to exploit this whole gimmick.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh.
But even when game design isn't doing that, I think one of the challenges is just that like, listen, you can't mentally keep a library of everything in HeroClix in your head. Even if we just go with only Silver Age, you can't like keep a mental Rolodex of everything. So there's always going to be weird interactions that pop up. Like that part is it's honestly part of the fun of the game, is finding those weird interactions. Um, like I've been playing this game for 16 years. Yeah, I started in 2010, so 16 years. I've been playing long enough that my giant size X-Men clicks could drive a car now. Um, and I still find like new little wrinkles in this game all the time. There was when we were practicing for Clicksmania, there was that fun little thing, Corey, that I found with Juggernaut about like, hey, when you move diagonally, you choose which square you move through.
Oh yeah.
And so you can move diagonally this way through these two squares and choose like the people on opposite sides for each of those intersections. And it was like, I've known that effect forever, but it was such a fun realization in the moment. So there's always stuff like that
Yeah. Oh,
that I
yeah.
think is part of the fun of this game. And that's where it's like, it's hard. So it's easy for, like, the easy answer for me is that it's clear that there's some people in design that don't give a fuck about the health of the game. And WizKids has let it happen for a long time, which to me says they don't either. So what does that mean for the state of the game being healthy? I mean, I think it means it's up to us.
True.
And that's why we'll loudly call out cheaters. We'll loudly call out dumb decisions because we want the game to be something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm tired. This has got to be it. My phone is about to die too, so we got to finish this. Corey, I have a frittata for you though. Think about this for next time we get together.
Okay.
Um, I know kung fu. Does the symbiote surface watermarkers prevent characters with dolphin symbol from hiding in it? That does it for this episode of the Eagle Hub. Until next time,
Get wrecked, nerds.
get wrecked, nerds. Abolish ice.